We're going to go back over here, and let's remember, you want to go to the aisle, the gentleman in the blue. Yeah.
Does you're being against a single payer, does taking $500,000 from the insurance company have anything to do with that?
If you were to go back and look at my, I'm surprised you blew your question on that one, but if you go back and look at my Federal Election Commission reports, you'll find what folks have said is that there's $400,000 from health care, not from insurance companies, and there's actually very little of that from insurance company political action committees. Some of that, if you go back and look in detail, a lot of that's from my friends who are in the dental profession. I used to work for the State Dental Association, and you know, if you guys are concerned, I'm going to make you brush your teeth and floss your teeth before you go to bed. As part of healthcare, you know, you don't need to worry too much about it. So what I'm encouraging you to do is don't look at the headlines on that. You can go online to the Federal Election Commission report and actually look by name, by address, who and what, where these contributions come from. But I think it's like 5% of that amount, if I'm not mistaken, is maybe from a political action committee associated with an insurance company, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not very much at all. Let's go, why don't you walk up, is there a row there? Yeah, walk up there. Or are you closer, the woman in the red sweatshirt, are you closer here or here? Wherever the microphone is, I'm closer. How was everybody? All right, good.
It was good. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Deanne from Everett. I have a statement here that another senator made. Dashiell says health.
Hold on a second. Get that microphone right up to her mouth there.
Dashiell says healthcare reform will not be pain-free. Seniors should be more accepting of the conditions that come with age instead of treating them. I'm concerned, if you vote for this, if the seniors are going to be left out to dry.
Not on my watch. Right next to it.
Mr. Larsen, I am envious of you. Every day you get to go to work with my personal hero, Ron Paul.
Ron Paul says that about me. Actually,
I doubt it.
It's because you're from Washington. First, I'd like to hear your statement for H.R. 1207, a bill to audit the Federal Reserve. And then I'd also like to hear where in the Constitution you find it necessary to invoke a public health care program. Thanks.
H.R. 1207 is a bill that would require audits of not just the Federal Reserve, but the decisions the Federal Reserve makes. It goes beyond what currently is allowed in law. But H.R. 1207, oh, well, I'm sorry, the Federal Reserve is audited right now. It does go through audits by the General Accounting Office.
What auditor?
The General Accounting Office. And honestly, you do not, the Federal Reserve, the Fed was created to be independent of political decisions. And
sure.
If you get into auditing the actual decisions that are made by the Federal Reserve, you break that veil of independence for the Fed, and you then begin to involve individual elected officials, politicians, in the decisions of the Federal Reserve.
We the people!
That's just frankly not a good idea to do.
They audit the banks. Why can't they audit the Fed?
The young woman is very kindly standing up and saying,
answer the other question!
My name is Diane, and I want
Hold on, hey, Diane, hold on. Got it, folks. I'll answer when I come back. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for your courage for coming and facing all of this. I do have some disagreement with the way insurance stands today, and especially for some of the seniors, but some of the younger people that are coming up. And my question is kind of twofold. Have you informed the next generation that's coming up that they're going to be the ones paying for all these trillions of bailout things and everything else? The other part of my question is this. How much pork is added to this bill?
With regard to the second question, I'm not sure there is pork or earmarks in this bill. I don't think that there is. I mean, I've been through it all, so I don't believe that there are. You're more likely to find that earmarks in appropriations bills, but not in a bill like this. That's first. And your first question about federal debt and deficits and so on. I have a lot of concerns about the annual deficit and a lot of concerns about adding debt. I have a lot of concerns, though, and earlier this year, a lot of concerns when we were facing an economy that was in the throes of a recession and an economy that was shedding jobs right and left. In fact, in July, when the unemployment rate dropped by 0.1%, it was the first drop in unemployment in 15 months. That's how deep the recession was and is in this country. We're in the 19th month of the recession. The 19th month. This is not the Great Depression, but it is the Great Recession. And it required Congress and the President to take action. It required us to take action. And that's why we passed a recovery package or a stimulus package that has put people to work in my district. It has helped people put food on the table. It has helped families put food on the table and keep money in their pocket. It has done these things. So I think that sometimes you have to take difficult actions, and you don't take them lightly in order to address the problems of the country. One of the problems that we have in this country is, in fact, the healthcare system and the status quo in it. And I think we need to have healthcare reform. It needs to happen, and I've talked about some of the things I'd like to see happen. I also think, and I'll finish here, I also think that long term, we do need to get back to balanced budgets. We're going to be faced with a $1.7 trillion deficit in this budget this year. Next year, I'm pretty sure that deficit will come down. And over time, over 5 years, according to the budget, we'll cut that further in half. To get back to sustainable budgets